That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday. Listen to me how I beat the speed up like a battle.
Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi and my co-host Chuck Full Damage Miller.
What's good? Back with the intro, I see too.
The video together.
Back with the intro, I see. Huh? Okay.
For now.
Okay.
For now. But yeah, guys, it's Loser Monday. Chicago Bears got their 4-game winning streak snapped by the Baltimore Ravens 30-16. And yeah, man, there are a lot of mistakes that happened in this game. Penalties. We had 11 penalties yesterday. We were in the red zone 4 times. We only accounted for 1. We only got into the red zone once. Some bad play calling. Caleb Williams, you know, he made some of his mistakes. He's got to work better. And our defense, man. Yeah, we got worked by Tyler Snoop Huntley. Tyler Snoop Huntley was at first he completed like I think 11 for 11 at one point, 12 for 12, but yeah, it wasn't good, man. And yeah, we're gonna talk about this. And Chuck, man, I want to get your full thoughts about this game, and you know what happened, man. What happened in this game, dude?
Well, let me start off by saying welcome out there in KO Sports Talk Land. Glad to be back on the air with you guys. If y'all out here checking us out, we need you guys to like, comment on this cast, and subscribe. We have a live chat that's going here. So if you guys want to chime in and give your 2 cents on what we're talking about in reference to these Bears and this ugly loss, you guys can feel free to do so. It was an ugly loss, bro. It was an ugly loss. There is really no 2 ways about it. We left, like you just mentioned before we got on the area, Coach, we left a lot of meat on the bones, bro. You know, there's a lot of opportunities that we had to build a lead, to add to a lead, to stretch out with a lead, and we just got to get better offensively at doing that. I think Ben Johnson is drawing up some really good game plans from the word go. For the most part, we're executing the game plan. I want to say like an 80% clip, 78 to 80% clip. But then if something happens when we get in the red zone, when we had an opportunity to punch it in, that we're not punching it in. And that's not good, bro. That's not good. Coming away with field goals, coming away with a lead, but field goals, the difference between field goals and touchdowns is 4 points. We're leaving 4 points on the field with each field goal that we take, with every opportunity we have to score. And you're just not going to be quality teams consistently if this is what you're doing. I mean, I understand you take your points when you can get them, but at some point you got to start executing. You got to start getting in the end zone. That's supposed to be a strength of ours, but without a solid number 1 beastie type running back who can put his head down, get in the muck, and run through that middle, you kind of leave all of the onus on the passing game and trickeration from the mind of Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator, Declan Doyle. Declan Doyle, how you say his name? But what you end up doing is you end up overthinking and over processing and trying to do too much where it is not necessary. When I see Caleb Williams' accuracy, it's been off the last couple of weeks at least. And the inaccuracy.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks has been off.
Yeah, it's been hurting us from an offensive production standpoint. We're scoring, we're not scoring enough, and that's the problem there.
And I just feel like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just feel like sometimes he, I mean, you say it, but sometimes he just looks off his receivers at times because you know that interception that he had against the Baltimore Ravens,
right?
And he threw that costly interception. Roma Dunze was not open. They had 2 defenders on him. And
he tried to force
Kamanungai on the right was wide open. He was wide open. And I feel like, I mean, he needs to do a better job because at times I feel like he has at times, I don't know if he's surveying the field well or whatever, but like at times he has certain receivers who are wide open. And like, it's just sometimes he's just staring down Roma Dunze. Like I get it. Roma Dunze is your go-to guy. but you have other receivers who are good. DJ Moore is good. Luther Burden is good. You know, Kyle Monunga is good. Colston Loveland is good. You have all these
older man, Zacchaeus, he's good, bro.
Zacchaeus is good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
and at times I feel like I don't know if he's not seeing the field well, but I don't know.
You know what? From what I've seen, what I see with Caleb Williams, Caleb gets through his reads sometimes too fast, bro. And I never thought I'd be saying that about a Bears quarterback, but dare I say it, therein may lie the problem, because before a receiver can clear and come open, Caleb's already saw him and off of him, and sometimes that's bad. Trying to rush through the progressions, and let's give let's give the Baltimore Ravens defense some credit too, bro. They sped him up, bro. They sped him up. They blitzed him a lot. They came from all different kinds of angles. They really mixed it up. And when you give a quarterback happy feet, i.e., when you speed him up, you'll get those type of results. You'll get him off rhythm. You'll get him making poor decisions. You'll get him throwing inaccurate balls. You'll get him trying to do things. You'll get him running out the pocket early. You'll get all kind of stuff out of that, bro. And that's the reason why you do that. When that is effective, when blitzes are effective, that's their job. That's what they do. It's not always just getting the sack on the quarterback, but it's speeding him up and making him make poor decisions or bad mistakes. And that's what they did. So from the offensive perspective, Caleb's definitely got to get better, but that'll come with time. I need all of the Chicago Bears fans right now to just take a breath, y'all. Let's take a chill pill and cool out. Yeah, it was a bad loss. Definitely, we wanted the Baltimore Ravens, but let's keep it in perspective, people. In our last 5 games, you see that? We won 4. Count them, people. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 wins in our last 5 tries. People, we are on the right track. Do not panic. Do not freak out because of this loss. Yes, this was a bad loss, but it's not the end of the world. And on the flip side of that ball, Coach, let me say this. Defensively, let's keep in perspective that we were riddled.
Yeah, we were decimated in the secondary.
Yeah. We had Nashawn Wright
completely.
As the number 1 cornerback, and then who else did we have covering anybody, bro? So yeah, if Tyler Snoop Huntley looked like a quarterback for a change, that was part of the big and parcel to the reason why he looked good, bro. It wasn't that Tyler was lighting us up out there. There was none of that going on. But the Bears had to play a very conservative style brand of defense because we're limited. Dennis Allen's hands were not as free to run plays like he usually does defensively with what we had out there. So yeah, he beat us. He beat our defense up. Yeah, they got away with it.
Yeah, our defense was just completely decimated, man.
I mean, you got all those injuries, people. What do you want us to do? What do you want that defense to do? So, let's focus more on getting healthy. Yeah, let's lick our wounds. It was a bad loss, but we're 4-1 in our last 5, people. The Bears, the trajectory is just going upward and upward and upward. And 4-3 after 7 games, considering all the changes that we made with everything new that's here in this franchise, I think we're in a pretty good position. I had us before the season, Coach. I don't know if you recall our cast, but I had us winning 10 to 12 games before the season. I still think we're on pace for that. I even had us with these games, including the Baltimore game. I said that we could win 4 out of the next 5 games. Well, okay, we lost the 1. Let's see if we can pull the next 4 off. Let's start a new 4-game winning streak. It's not the end of the world, and nobody wins them all. Who wins?
No, we don't. No.
Nobody win them all. The Kansas City Chiefs, as great as they are, they don't win them all, bro. The Philadelphia Eagles, as outstanding as they look last year, they don't win them all. The Detroit Lions, they look flawless at times when they're running their offense and what have you. They don't win them all. Nobody does that, bro. Buffalo Bills, you go down the list. This list gets long and long and long, bro. And nobody wins them all. Nobody does that.
Bruh. Hello?
What's up?
I'm sorry, man. Something's going on with my internet. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, no, I was just making the point that nobody wins all the games, bro. You know, you're gonna take
Right.
some losses, and let's keep in mind, too, people. This is a new year for the Bears, man. These are growing pains that we're going through. You know, nobody expected the last thing we expected to be happening is what's happening right now with Caleb Williams being inaccurate. That's the last thing we expected to be happening, but it's happening. It's a part of the growing pains. You know, we didn't expect our defense to be lighting the world on fire with turnovers, but it's happening. You know what I mean? We didn't expect, just a lot of things we didn't expect. We didn't expect the offensive line to be gelling so great, but the last 2 out of 3 games, we running for almost 200 yards a game. It's happening, people. You just gotta be patient and let it take its course. 4-3 after 7 games, I'll take that any day with this team.
But one thing they do have to clean up is the penalties. I mean, we had 11 penalties yesterday. It was not good, man.
Let's talk about that, Cove.
I mean,
they have to really clean up the penalties.
It's been a problem.
Or is the NFL's referees helping them find some penalties? Because there's a whole lot of questions.
Oh, yeah, there were some egregious penalties. I agree. There were some egregious.
I even questioned the first made field goal by Mr. Tyler Luke, field goal kicker for the Baltimore Ravens. Bro, that didn't look like a good field goal, bro. He kicked that. It went over the upright to the right.
Yeah, it looked like one over the upright. Right.
I did not see a made field goal in that, bro. That was not a made field goal. But they gave him that, bro. A lot of questionable calls went on in this game, bro. And it seems
probably because Vegas had their money on they had their money on Baltimore to win. So
it seems to happen every time the Bears hit the field against a quality opponent or what is considered, a perennial playoff type of opponent, bro. All these made-up calls are coming out of nowhere, bro.
Like Joe Tooney, that phantom false start.
Yeah, there was so much crap in this game. I wouldn't know where to start, bro. Somebody made a video using Sora, and they showed this referee just throwing yellow flags all over the field, and everything was on number 58 of the Chicago Bears. Every call was on 58 of the Chicago Bears. Bro, that's the way it looks. It looks like they got it in for the Chicago Bears, or either they're trying to help.
I think they need to get this whole thing investigated because every time, not even just quality opponents, it's like even bad opponents. Any team the Chicago Bears face, it's like the referees have it out against the Chicago Bears or something like that.
Especially if we're on the road, man. There was so many horrendous calls in this game. It's just pathetic. I felt like we were playing the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. That's the way with all those calls, but it was horrendous. But that being said, we're not going to put it off on the officials and say that's the reason why we lost this game. I do think I'm pretty sure it aided and assisted in that. But execution is the name of the game. That's the order of the day for the Chicago.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we got to clean it up.
We got to punch it in when we're supposed to punch it in. When we got them opportunities, can't keep coming away with field goals, bro.
Right.
Unacceptable. And even on that last drive that we have, the DJ Moore made that outstanding catch, bro. That was a remarkable catch. Terrible. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, because I think after the first quarter, we had our time of possession was like 12 minutes until there too. Like we were running.
Yeah, we were dominating the game from a time of possession.
Yeah. And I don't know
but
why.
Your dominance has to show on the scoreboard. And that's the problem right now with the Bears. It's got to show up. It got to show up on the scoreboard. When we played the New Orleans Saints last week, it showed up on the scoreboard. Yeah, with first 2 drives, they ended in field goals. But then the next 2 after that were rushing touchdowns. One by DeAndre Swift, the other by Kyle Monangai. That's where your dominance has to show. If you have 2 opportunities to score 7 points, you should at least be up 10-0 at the minimum, bro.
We should have been up 14-0 after the first quarter, but
and especially not against the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, no Lamar Jackson is there, but they still got Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? They still got Zay Flowers. They still got
Mark Andrews.
They still got Isaiah Likely. They still got DeAndre Hopkins. They still got weapons on that team, bro. They haven't went away because Lamar Jackson isn't there. So you still got
Optimus. You should have been up 14-0. Exactly. We should have been up 14-0.
Yeah, instead of 6 and Optimus, therein lies the problem right there, bro. It's about maximizing your opportunities, bro. That's what this is about. It's about maximizing opportunity. Am I mad at the defense? No, I'm not, bro. You shriddle with that many injuries, and there's no way
Like,
possible.
what can you do, man?
Yeah, and there's no way possible we were going to, even with everybody there and healthy, no way possible we were going to keep up a streak of 3 to 4 turnovers a game, bro. That's just unheard of what the Bears defense have been doing over this win streak, bro.
Yeah,
so,
you're not gonna always come over with turnovers. You gotta play a clean game. It's impossible.
And Ben Johnson spoke to it in a press conference, bro. Ben Johnson said when you have games where your defense is not giving you those 3 or 4 turnovers a game, he said then it has to be about execution. You have to execute well. You can't have a lot of mistakes. You can't come up short. You have to make sound decisions. And he even blamed himself on that last drive when with some of the plays down there after DJ Moore caught that miraculous catch.
Even that final drive when he went for that QB sneak, I think that was a bad call.
Yeah, and Ben admits that. He admits that was a bad call on him because they have a bag of plays that they have designed for that 2-minute series, 2-minute drive. And Ben felt like he should have called better plays or set up better plays with that, which is understandable. A lot of people was down on DJ Moore. They're like, why he didn't go out of bounds? Why would he go out of bounds and he at the 2-yard line, man? He's trying to get in. So I'm not
exactly. He's trying to get in.
But I'm not
trying to go out of bounds. He's trying to get into the end zone.
What I would have loved for see the Bears do after DJ Moore went down at the 2, come up, spike the ball.
Right.
Buy some time. You got 3 more tries to get in the end zone from the 2-yard line. Come on, man. Buy some time. Stop trying to rush everything and let's hurry up. You gotta always be in a hurry. There's plenty of time on that clock, bro. But, we'll get better with time. Ben Johnson's learning from this. Caleb Williams is learning from this. Everybody on this team is learning from this, bro. You know what I mean? So, we'll get there, bro. We'll get there. But pump your brakes, Bears fans. Stop talking about last year and the same old Bears stuff. And I'm hearing this everywhere. Everybody blowing a gasket right now. Bro, if you had told me at the beginning of the season, before the season started, that after 7 games, the Bears would be 4-3 and in potential playoff.
We thought you would be crazy, man. Like, really?
Bro, I would have loved to have taken that. I don't have a problem with it. Bears fans, relax. We'll get back on track this week. I believe that. We'll get back on track.
All right, now looking at these next 4 games, these are some favorable matchups. We got the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals, they lost to the New York Jets 39-38. Their defenses.
Hooray for JF1. Justin Gaddy won.
I think their defense might be worse than Baltimore. I mean, the way
they have the worst defense in the league to me.
I know.
The Cincinnati Bengals. And that's saying something because the Miami Dolphins are horrible on defense.
Yeah, they lit up the Atlanta Falcons. Man, that team is like up and down.
Well, they had what's his name?
Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins ended up starting because what was his name?
Michael Penix Jr. was hurt.
Michael Penix Jr. was out with the knee injury. So that's I don't really blame Atlanta. I mean, it's Kirk.
He's the most expensive backup in the league right now.
You like that?
But anyway, these next 4 games is favorable. We got the Cincinnati Bengals. I think we're favored by 2.5 points that game. Mm-hmm. And then we got the Giants coming up. That's going to be at home. The Vikings.
Now, that game doesn't look so easy now because the Giants, they have really turned things around with Jackson Dart. And I really hate I heard about the injury that happened.
Cam Scatterable got hurt.
Yeah, man, a nasty ankle injury. It looked like dislocation or something, man. And I hate that for him, man, because I like that little guy, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was out on him. I didn't want no part of him in the draft, but that dude has impressed me, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't see the injury, but from what I heard from reports, I heard it's really bad.
Yeah, he said it's really gruesome, bro.
It was gruesome.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so we got the Bengals, the Giants, the Vikings, and the Steelers these next 4 games before we go into some pretty hard matchups after those next couple games. So these next 4 games, what do you think about these next 4 games? I mean, especially 4-3. What do you think about these next 4 games?
If we're healthy, I think they're all winnable, bro. I think they're all winnable. I think we definitely can beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Flacco. That's the wrong Joe. Okay, Joe Flacco. Joe
He's the
Flacco
original
is
Joe
statue.
Cool.
Right. He's the poor man's Joe Cool.
Playoff Joe.
Yeah. He's a statue back there, bro. And I believe all we got to do is get pressure on him and try to stay on over the top of that receiving core. Their receiving core is just outstanding over there, bro.
Yeah.
So I think we definitely could win that one. The Giants game will be tough, but not as tough as it was going to be with Cam Scatterboo coming out that backfield along with Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart is playing phenomenally for a rookie quarterback, but that guy's looking outstanding right now.
Yeah, he's an outstanding quarterback.
But he's beatable. You know, he hasn't seen Dennis Allen's defense. He hasn't seen all the looks that Dennis Allen can run at him. You know, he don't know where the blitz is going to be coming from and all that there. It's going to take some time for him to figure that out. And hopefully we can build a lead and execute and build a maximum lead. But that Giants defense is no joke, bro. They got a front four that is just monstrous.
Ferocious.
Yeah, they're ferocious front four, bro. But I still think I think we can outscore the Giants. I think that's a very winnable game. The third game is against the Steelers, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a winnable game.
No, it's against the Vikings. I'm sorry, the Vikings. It's against the Vikings.
Yeah. He says the Vikings?
Yeah, the third game.
Okay, third game is the Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings don't have a quarterback to speak of, bro. Right now, everybody in the league looks better than them because they don't have a quarterback. If you got a quarterback, you're better than the Vikings right now. Yeah, I said it. I'm jumping out.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy is out. And just the fact that they had Daniel Jones and then they had Sam Darnold.
And both of those guys are playing outstanding right now.
Man. You
let both of them walk? Bye. You're not trying to win, bro. You tried to win with the most important position on the field. You tried to win with the most important position on the field not being defined. You trying to win with suspect play at the most important position on the field. I don't care how much money you spend on your defense. I don't care how many guys you pay on the offensive line.
How much your quarterback whisperer.
You do not win without the captain of the ship steering the ship the right way. And I'm sorry, I know a lot of people are still on board the JJ McCarthy train. I'm not completely off of it, but I got some questions about it at this point, bro. I saw Steve Smith Sr. talking on his podcast, bro, and he said the thing with JJ McCarthy is that he's right now, at least for right now, not saying he's going to be this way forever, but at least for right now, he's reading defenses too slowly to get through the progressions, bro. And he said, man, about time he figures out what the game plan is and how it's supposed to work, he says the fourth quarter by then, and now it's too late because you got to play catch-up ball now, bro. And so right now, the Minnesota Vikings do not have a quarterback, bro. They do not have a quarterback, So, I think that's a very winnable game. The fourth game in the bunch was the Steelers, correct?
Yeah. They're going to face the op of Aaron Rodgers.
I think this is where our offensive execution has got to be on point. We've got to come away with points with just about every drive because Aaron Rodgers is a master at figuring out defenses and picking them apart. He didn't win the game last night, but that guy still played a very good game against the defense, bro. That was not an easy win for the Green Bay Packers. I know Jordan Love, he played outstanding, especially in the second half of that game, bro. He was outstanding.
The Green Bay's defensive line, they got a really good, solid defensive front.
Well, they got a very smart scheme, and then they got a force that's coming through that's darn near impossible to block right now in Micah Parsons. That's freeing up a lot of things with the pressures from a former Rashawn Gary to pick up sacks. He was running quarterbacks his way, So Rashawn Gary is the beneficiary, I believe, of that. So that scheme is working very well, but as we saw in the Dallas game, it's a beatable scheme, bro. Dallas picked that defense apart, bro. They lit it up to the tune of 40 points. So we run up on them. We just need to know, don't get starstruck by the names, Michael Parsons or anybody else that's on that team. Go out here and play and execute what we have in place.
And I think we need to stick to the run. That's our identity. I think we got to stick to our identity because we are, to me, I feel like this offense is a run-first team. I think that's what Ben Johnson. Yeah, you can say it, but I feel like we are a run team. I think we are.
I don't know that I agree with that, Kobe, but I'm gonna tell you why, bro. One of the reasons I don't necessarily agree with that we're a run first team. Look at how this team is built. This is a very passer friendly team, bro. You got DJ Moore, you got Roma Doomsday, Luther Burden, Colston Loveland, Cole Komet, Odeme Zacchaeus, bro. You got 7 passing weapons that you can go to, and you got a pass catching DeAndre Swift coming out the backfield, and Calvin Nungai, who's a pretty good pass catcher. These are small running backs, bro. In the last 2 games, yeah, the running game got going, but I'm attributing that more so to our offensive line. Those guys that are up front, they're starting to pay dividends, bro. We seeing now why the money was well spent by Ryan Poles on these guys. Yeah, bro. Because you saw in the last 2 games the execution of the run game. It really woke up, bro. It really woke up. And you even saw it, you started to see flashes of it in the Washington game, bro. But so I attribute what we've been doing in the ground game more so to that front 5, bro, than I do to the actual running backs. Because these are guys, they run well, but they're not running well between the tackles, bro. So for them to bust up the middle, there have to be holes that are open in the middle. And that is a result of that offensive line and blocking scheme, bro. So I don't think we're a run first team. We not, that's Baltimore, bro. We're not built like that. We're not run first.
Yeah, because we have all these weapons. It's just Caleb Williams. He just needs to slow down. But I think I don't know.
No, honestly, if you watch his game film, Caleb gets sped up, and sometimes it's all
he just reads it too fast, or it's reading it too fast, or reading it a little too slow.
He's never reading it slow. Now I'll give him that, but it's all, I don't know if it's a carryover from last year or if it's just mental in his makeup, but Caleb is so used to getting through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 progressions in lightning quick speed until he's moving too fast. He's not seeing what's developing from the other receivers, bro. And even if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you don't see anybody open, don't just choose the target and let it go. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't see nobody. Bam, come back. Start back at 1. Let's get it again. By the time, until you can see what's happening.
By the time the guy's already open, he's probably already got rid of the ball, and so he doesn't.
That's the problem right there, bro. He's not letting things develop.
He's
not letting plays develop. If you allow plays to develop, they'll open up. Like that miraculous pass that he threw to DJ Moore. DJ Moore was about to come open, and Caleb knew that. That's why he heaved the ball up like he did, and DJ Moore ran up under it and made a spectacular.
And I think that's what Ben is going to emphasize. Like, hey, man, you're reading it too fast. Like, you got to allow these plays to develop. Slow down.
Right.
You got to slow down. Let the play develop. Once the play develop, if the read is not there, look to your other read. And when the read is there, that's when you're able to. That's when you should throw it.
And I think what'll help Caleb is that Caleb not only knows where the reads are, but Caleb is the type of quarterback, he understands when the play fully develops where the read is going to end up at or where it's supposed to end up at. So when you see the read, if it's not open yet, but you can see the area coming open where that read is going, throw there. Let him meet the ball. That is called throwing with anticipation, bro. That's called throwing with anticipation. Let your receiver meet the ball. Throw it to a target spot. Let him meet you. Let him meet it there. So it'll get greater later with time. Bears fans, another thing. Let me say this: everybody ready to throw Caleb Williams under the bus? Relax.
Oh, start Tyson Bagent. I've been hearing the talks. Start Tyson Bagent. BS.
Bro, this is Caleb Williams' second year. He's not even a full season and a half into his NFL career. Relax. This guy can play. He can play at an extremely high level. And once he's cooking, that dude is going to be darn near impossible to stop. Know that. You got to know who you got in your locker room, people. You got to know who you got in your room, man. Mm-hmm. And right now, Bears fans, they're just acting like everything is just It's horrible as usual. It's just dark clouds and rainy days as usual. No, it's not. We're 4-3 after 7 games. We're third place in the NFC North, which, by the way, once again, is the best division in football.
It is.
Keep that in mind too. So you're not in a punk division. You're not in a mamby-pamby.
You're not in a cupcake division like.
Yeah, you're not over there with the Pittsburgh Steelers where they can lose to Paw Paw in the Grandpa Bowl and still be in first place. You're not over there. Pittsburgh has lost twice, and they lost the last 2 games, and they're still in first place. Come on,
I think they got the same record as us, and they're still in first place. They're 4-3.
And they're still in first place, people. Listen to that. That's not the division that you're in. The Bears are 4-3, and they're in third place.
Yeah, they got the same record as us. Yep.
So, yeah, this is the uphill fight. But just know this, people. We're not out of striking distance. This is still close. This is very close. And I'm going to tell you who's not going to take it for granted. It's not going to be these Green Bay Packers, or maybe they will. And it's not going to be these Detroit Lions. They know we're on their heels. They know we're coming. They see it. They see it. They see it. And they talk their trash about Caleb and say what they want to say about the Bears being lucky we won 2 games back-to-back, 25-24.
1-0 in Lambeau Field.
I'm going to coin a user phrase that John Madden coined, the late great John Madden coined. We was talking about the 2006 Chicago Bears. He said everybody's running around here always talking about how lucky the Bears are because they're getting all these turnovers in opportunistic times. And John Madden said, and he said in 2006, and I'll say that for this year's Bears, they make their luck. We are making things happen when they need to happen. That is called playing the game for 4 quarters. Mm-hmm. The Chicago Scrubs. What's good though, bro? I ain't gonna do this.
That's Eric. What's up, Eric? He's a Bears fan too.
Yeah. What did Optimus say here, bro? What did Optimus say here? Optimus says the key for our secondary to be healthy is to be healthy because they're carrying the Bears. I don't know about that. I mean,
we got some good linebackers too. I mean,
Tremaine they definitely are an instrumental part, but Tremaine Edmonds has been playing out his gore.
Out of his mind.
Montez Sweat is starting to look like the old.
Yeah, Montez Sweat starting to heat up. Actually, he's starting to heat up.
He's getting the quarterbacks. He's causing strip fumbles everywhere, and TJ Edwards is getting in the mix with everything too, bro. So, man, let's pump our brakes on the secondary just being so outstanding.
That's right, Eric. Go Bears, baby.
Can we look at things in perspective for one time, Bears fans? Let's really look at the scope of our entire team. This is not a bad team. Matter of fact, it's a very good team, top to bottom, which is going through growing pains, Bears fans. Look at what you got. It's not too many receiving cores that's far better than this receiving.
And thinking about Baltimore's defense is not that bad with what people say. Don't look at the statistics. They had some injuries too. Kyle Van Noy came back. Kyle Hamilton came back. Roquan Smith. So of course this was already a tough game, but I mean we were already dominating the first half. Just imagine if we put that all together against a quality opponent like the Philadelphia Eagles or the Green Bay Packers. I mean, we're seeing glimpses of it.
Yeah, and we're learning to win, people. Let's keep that in mind. This is the team that's learning to win. They don't know how to win every game just yet. This is why they're going to take some lumps. They're going to take some L's. We're still 4-3, people.
Look what he did with the Detroit Lions and with Jared Goff. They were 1-6.
Yeah,
they were 1-6.
First 7 games that Ben Johnson was the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff was 1-6.
It was terrible.
In his first season, first 7 games with Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is 4-3. I think Ben's got him on the right track, bro. It just Caleb has to execute. Caleb's confidence is shot a little bit, I think, bro. It's shaking a little bit. I think he needs to get his poise back, because the only thing that I'm seeing him do is miss his mark. That's all I'm seeing. He's making the right reads. Caleb is making good reads, bro. Don't think that he's off kilter to the point where he's not making good reads, people. He's just missing his mark. And DJ Moore wide open in the back of the end zone, bro. Should have hit him for a touchdown. Missed him by a mile, bro. It's just accuracy at this point. And
Yes,
to me, a player like Caleb, as much as he practices,
he's got to clean up his accuracy.
Yeah, that comes with confidence, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because the skills to be accurate, we've already seen that he's got that, bro. That dude can be very accurate, bro, when he's ready to go. When the game is on the line, when it's a clutch moment, when we need a game-winning drive, this kid has already showed you he's got the clutch gene. He can walk you down the field and put you in position to win these games, bro. You know, you just gotta, he just gotta get his confidence back. His mojo is missing a little bit. Somebody took my mojo. Yeah, Austin Powers. Somebody shagged Caleb. They shagged him. Give him his mojo back.
That's right. And Ben needs to put more discipline. We might be the most penalized team, or at least top 3 in penalties. I think Ben Johnson, he talked about it in his press conference. Like, they keep harping on it. It's just, I think these leaders, some of these guys in the locker room, I know Chuck has a different opinion about
I mean, this. I was just going to say, I was just going to say, I don't disagree with the discipline thing, but I think Ben has put down more than enough discipline. Sometimes you got to cut your players some slack. You got to see when the refs are just calling some BS, bro. There's a bunch of that. It's been a bunch of that going on in a lot of these calls with the Bears. Now, we don't want to depend on the refs to call every game right in order for us to win. And thus far, the Bears haven't been dependent on that. But when you're in a game where you don't have any advantages defensively because you're shredded defensively, you need the refs to get it right.
Like, that's not a penalty.
Right. You need the refs to get it right, bro. And yelling at the players forever and a day because a penalty happened, I don't know. Unless it's blatant, I don't know where we're going to keep doing that. When Joe Tooney's not moving and he's getting called for false starts. I mean, bro, what do you want him to do? What the man's supposed to do? He's standing there. He's in position. He's in his stance. He's waiting for the ball to get snapped. And a flag goes. What is that man supposed to do?
And Baltimore, they kept pointing at him like he moved. Like he did not move. You all moved.
Baltimore was coaching the refs up on what to call all game long.
What's up,
Happy
Daniel?
Monday. Happy Monday.
What's up?
What's up, Daniel? Daniel. Sorry about that.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and the Chicago Bulls, they're playing today. I'm still trying to figure out if I should live stream it or not. I don't know about that. I got to do some more.
Oh, the Bulls? Man, the Bulls are playing great to start the season. Bro.
Yeah, 2-0, man, 2-0.
Yeah, I like the fire in us. Just like the Bears, I got to say, I just think we're a little bit too small, bro. We got to get some height in this thing. Can somebody please come and take Patrick Williams off our hands? We give him away for a chicken sandwich and a grape pop. Come and get him.
I mean, the last 2 games, he hasn't been too bad. I mean, last game he played really well.
Because when is this guy ever good? Just tell me that, bro. When is he good? I can look at a million games and see Josh and show you what Josh Giddey is good.
Yeah.
I can show you what Kobe White is good. I can show you what Ayo Dosunmu is good. I can show you
who's been really good? Trey Jones. Trey
Jones. I was just going to say that. I can show you what Trey Jones is good, bro.
That kid, bro, is really good.
I can't show you where what's his face? Patrick Williams. I can't show you where he's good. I can show you what Vucevic has been good. Vucevic had an outstanding game. His first game, 28-16, bro. You know.
Mm-hmm. But you know who's going to be a problem in the NBA? Freaking Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama is going to be a problem.
Oh, my God. This dude is a freak of nature. He's reminding me of Wilt Chamberlain highlights, bro. And I don't tell you no lie. What is it this guy can't do? He's crossing between his legs. He's 7'5".
Dude, to me, he's a bigger version of Kevin Durant. Like,
he's crossing between his legs with step back, fadeaway threes at 7'5".
And Anthony, if you saw that game against the Dallas Mavericks, Anthony Davis was playing good defense. It's just he couldn't do nothing.
He treated Anthony Davis like he was a little bitty point guard, bro.
Like he was like Anthony Davis looked like he's like a 6-foot point guard compared to him.
Like a shrimp. And Anthony Davis is a 7-foot giant. This dude can fist you.
He's damn near 7 feet tall, and he looks like he's small, like a 6-foot.
Man, he did look like it was just overmatched out there, bro. But yeah, that dude he's beautiful game. The question you're gonna have with Wembanyama is how can he stay healthy? Because last year he was.
That's the only problem. Can he stay healthy?
He's a frail guy. So But
they say he gained some weight though. He gained like 30 pounds over the summer. He was.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I liked in that first game.
He got big.
I'm gonna tell you what I liked in that first game against the Dallas Mavericks. He attacked Anthony Davis with vigor and raw ferocity, bro, just with force. And I never thought I would see that coming out of him. Usually guys that big, they're more finesse oriented. They don't, they don't know how to be ferocious in their game and their attack. That dude was in Anthony Davis's face, reverse two-handed dunks.
He was like over him.
Just killing, man. I mean, bringing it to him and talking to him.
He was doing like hezzy moves, like he turned the ball over, fade away,
jump shot. Just scary. This guy's in his third year. Oh my god,
his third year, man.
That guy is scary, bro. Optimus said, "Ain't no party like a Josh Giddey party." I know that's right, bro. You know why? Because the Josh Giddey party don't stop.
Who do you got winning this Monday night game against the Commanders and the Chiefs?
Is that a trick question?
Chiefs, I know.
That's not the same. What those yellow flags that they was throwing yesterday? Today. There's no Jaden Daniels, bro. He's not going. So
I thought he was playing. He's not playing today?
No, he's been ruled out, bro. They got Marcus Mariota going. They got the receivers back. They got Scary Terry and what's his name? Deebo Samuel. Those two are back. But no, they got Marcus Mariota at quarterback, bro. He not going, bro. Okay. So yeah, bro, it's not gonna look good. Chiefs by 16.5.
Damn.
Times 2. I don't know.
No, I say they win by 20. That's gonna be good. And that's where we're trying to get Caleb to be. We're trying to get him to look like Patrick Mahomes, man.
No, forget how he looks. We only want execution out of Caleb. He can look like Justin Fields. Long as he executes, I don't care. Real talk, though. We need execution. That's the word of the day for Caleb Williams. Execution. I wish you could put that in big words, big letters across the screen. That's all we need for Caleb, man. Execution. And Caleb's going to get there, people. Relax. I can't believe I'm quoting Aaron Rodgers when I'm talking to y'all. Relax. There you go. That's the word of the day for Caleb Williams. Execution. That's right. Kill him dead, Caleb. That's what I need. Right there. Yeah, we'll figure it out, man. Let me see. Never 44. Flip, what are you talking about, man? Do not root for Patrick Williams on this show. We will block you.
Never 44. I was like, who's 44? I'm like, yeah, it's Patrick Williams.
All games but one game was not close.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, we only played 2 games, Philip. I mean, Flip. You only played 2 games. This is our 3rd game.
No. I think he's talking about the Bears games.
Oh, okay.
Flip, you speaking about the Bears games, bro?
All right, okay.
Got to be speaking about the Bears.
Yeah, he's talking about the Bears.
Talking about that Detroit Lions game, yeah. 52-21.
Oh, the Dallas Cowboys game wasn't close. We blew them out, and the Saints. That wasn't.
Well, no, he's talking about the losses. I believe he's talking about the losses that we're taking.
Well, besides the Detroit Lions loss.
Right, and that's what he's talking about. I think that's what he's referring to.
Oh, okay.
The only game that wasn't close.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but every other game we had a chance to win, bro. We had a chance to win the Minnesota game. We had a chance to win this game yesterday.
But yeah, that interception was kind of a backbreaker when they pinned us down. At like the 5, well, I think it was at the 2-yard line. They pinned us down, and then we were moving the ball a little bit. And then when Caleb Williams, when he threw that interception pick, when you're trying to look over Roma Dunze's side, and then when Nate Wiggins was able to just jump that pass, I was like, and it was a close game. It was like 16-13 at that point.
Yeah, let's tip our cap, like I said, to the Baltimore Ravens defense and give them some credit. That is a top flight defense, people, when they're healthy. You know what I mean? Kyle Hamilton is no pump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kyle Hamilton is no pump. It says no talk. No, I'm talking about football. All the games this week. Oh, he said all the games this week on the slate.
NFL games.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, you gotta give their defense a lot of credit, bro. Wiggins is a Pro Bowl caliber cornerback when he's healthy and he's out there. Kyle Hamilton is for sure a Pro Bowl cornerback when he's healthy and he's out there. Roquan Smith, what do I need to say to you about Roquan? He comes from this town, so we know what he is. Just a dominant force in that middle.
And it's so crazy that he wasn't a Pro Bowl by the Bears when he was playing Pro Bowl caliber. But when he goes to the Baltimore Ravens, like he's a Pro Bowl all of a sudden. Like, come on.
No, I think he made the Pro Bowl 1 year with the Bears.
He never made the Pro Bowl.
He never made it.
Never.
He led the league
made
a couple of times
team, the second Pro, but he never made a Pro Bowl with the Bears.
He led the league a couple of times in tackles.
That's crazy. He did, but he never made the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look it up right now. You can look it up.
Mm-hmm. So, Flip, you're talking about the slate, bro. You're talking about the slate of games. If you want to fly through it real quick, Coach, maybe we can take a peek at that slate.
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, we'll get that out of the way while we're sitting here. Bears fans got me quoting Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm disappointed.
Freaking Aaron Rodgers, man. The dude said he owns Chicago, bro.
I got to tell y'all relax. Really? I got to tell y'all relax and we 4-3. Hey, Coach, do me a favor. Call Swifty up and give him a hug through the phone, bro. He needs a hug. Oh,
yeah. I need a message. Yeah, 50 was really in his feelings, bro. I was like, damn, Swift.
Yeah, Swift was so feelings. Yeah, Pat the designer, he was a little bit in his feelings. Everybody in their feelings a little bit, bro. They're gonna be
most of Judas Tribes yelling, let's get Tyson Bagent like he always does.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. Come on, bro. Really. Right. Tyson Bagent. This is week 9, Cope. We're going to week 9.
Week 9, okay.
Yeah. Remember, we had the bye week, so we're not in week 8 anymore. Okay, Ravens and Dolphins. Start there.
Oh, you want to do the
yeah, just quick synopsis on everything. We won't go through the entire review.
Okay. Thursday, Ravens and Dolphins. Ravens are favored by 7.5. What do you think about that one?
Jesus. 50? That's a lot of points.
Yeah, 50.5.
Yeah. Who you got, Kof?
I don't know if Lamar Jackson's going to play this game.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters. Damn. Dolphins. They're kind of like they've not been playing really well. I know it's at home, and I know Tyler Huntley played really well against the Bears, but I'm probably going to give the edge to the Dolphins. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Tyler Huntley.
Dolphins? Did you say the Dolphins?
Yeah, the Dolphins. I'm going to give it to the Dolphins. Wow. This is going to be my upset pick of the week.
You out on a limb today.
Upset pick of the week.
No way I'm picking the Dolphins in this, bro. We just got a taste and a glimpse of the Ravens up close and personal. That team is hungry and trying to stay alive for a playoff hunt. The Dolphins are one game away from a garage sale, bro. They're going to have a big barnyard sale in a minute, and it's coming sooner than later. Ravens got this one going away. I'm not going to say going away. Let's make it a 7-point game. I'll give it the Ravens.
It's just, man, I like Tyler Huntley, but he ain't no Lamar Jackson, though.
Man, you looking at the wrong side of the ball. The Ravens are getting healthy on defense, and Tua Tagovailoa can't beat a defense right now, bro. So you're looking at the wrong side of the ball. I think the Ravens win this with defense and Derrick Henry.
All right. Next game, we got the Bengals versus the Bears. Bengals are at home. Chicago's favored by 2.5 points. I think I'm going to have the Bears win this game. I think they are going to bounce back on this game. As long as, the defense, the secondary is able to hold off. I think this might be a high-scoring game. I think Caleb Williams is going to have a pretty good game this game. And I think this is going to be a Colston Loveland type of game. I think they're going to get Colston Loveland more involved. I guess yesterday, from what they saw, when they got Colston Loveland involved earlier on in the game, they looked good. I think Ben Johnson, he's going to change up his game plan. and include Colston Loveland more, get him more involved in this game. So I think if you have Colston Loveland on fantasy, I'll say choose him. But I think this is going to be a high scoring game, like a 34-27 type of game, or 31. I don't trust Cincinnati's defense. Cincinnati's defense is horrible.
Yeah, I'm just about to say
this is going to be Caleb Williams' get right game.
Yeah, you stole my thunder, bro. You went so long, you stole my thunder. That's what I was gonna say.
Let's hear your reasoning.
Yeah, offensively, this is a get healthy game for the Chicago Bears offense. I liken this to the Dallas Cowboys matchup when we played them in Week 3, bro. This is one of those games where offensively it looks like the firepower is going to light the airwaves up. But I believe if the Bears can get healthy a smidgen on defense, if we can just get a little bit of that health back, I think that
get Tyreek Stevenson back at least.
Yeah, I think that we will route this team, bro. I think another 31-14 caliber type game is in the works, bro. Like you just said, and you stole my thunder with it, Bengals have the worst defense in the league, bro. They're stopping anybody, bro. The Jets were down tremendously, and they had 38 points, and the Jets were down tremendously. In the fourth quarter, they let the Jets come back and beat them 39-38, bro. So I'm not. All I think that we need to do is pick up a little bit of defense. Joe Cool or Joe Flacco, let me get it right. You know, he's a statue standing back there. We're going to get that dude, bro. We're going to get that dude. There you go, Ron. What's going on, Ron? I agree with Ron. Let's go. 38-10. I'm taking it.
All right, next game we got the we got the Vikings versus the Lions. Detroit's favorite.
Jeez.
I mean, I think this is going to be more. I think that Detroit's going to blow out the Vikings. I'm sorry.
That's not even a matchup, bro.
That's not even a matchup, bro. I think they're going to win by like 16, 17, more than that.
Well, the Lions showed you last year that they know how to dominate a game against the Vikings. They did a ground and pound game, bro. They let
and that's what they're going to continue to ground and pound their butt.
They let Jahmyr Gibbs run wild all over the Vikings last year. He had 3 rushing touchdowns in the game, bro. And they couldn't stop him, bro. You know, plus the Vikings, I think their defense is wearing down, bro. They're not getting any help from the offense, bro. And so, you know, they're out there all day, and there's only so much you can do and so much gas you got in the tank before you run out, bro. And I can see the Detroit Lions wearing them down, bro. Easy victory for the Lions, bro. I won't even give a score. It's just me ugly. Take Detroit to cover the 8.5. No, take Detroit plus the points, I should say.
All right, next game we got the Packers at home versus the Panthers.
Ooh.
I mean, I hate the Packers, but this is not even a discussion. I mean, Jordan Love is playing at I know you might not agree with what I'm saying, Chuck, but he's playing at an MVP level this season.
Man, that dude had one game where he played at the MVP level. That was last night. That ain't doing nothing.
I mean, I just think, Jordan Love is looking really good right now. And
he looked good for one half, Coach. Y'all need to relax on these.
He looked good the whole game.
Nah, he was okay the whole game. He looked good. No, he played good in that second half. He
played good. He played good in the second half. Joe Hafley has.
But calm that MVP caliber stuff down now, bro. He's not playing like Baker Mayfield, bro. He's not playing like Patrick Mahomes.
He ain't playing like Baker Mayfield.
He's not playing like Drake May right now, bro. He ain't matching him.
I'll put him at like top 10. Top 10.
What MVP category is he leading in, bro?
Yeah, that's right, FGB. But he's playing at top 10 MVP level.
Okay, but name me one MVP category that he's leading in. Name me one passer category that he's leading in.
Passing category?
Of any sort. Touchdowns, yards, passes complete.
Is he like top 5 in passing yards?
Is he?
I think so.
No, he's not. You got to show me that, bro.
Let me check.
Yeah, go check that.
Okay, his passing yards is 1,700. 1,700 passing yards. 13.
Got most of that last night.
That's 13 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. He has a passer rating of 112, that's pretty good.
Oh, I didn't say it wasn't good now. I just don't think y'all need to calm down with this MVP stuff. Let me help you out, brother. Let me help you out. Passing yards, he is ranked. Where are you, sir?
Where's he ranked? I'm going to look up the stats.
He's ranked 11th. He's tied for 11th.
Oh, I'm
sorry. That's passing touchdowns. Tied for 11th with 13. Let me see.
Damn, Drake May's top
Yards.
5.
Yeah, passing yards. He's ninth. He's ninth in passing yards. I'll
Yeah,
tell you.
he's top 10 in
Guy.
passing yards.
Yeah. That's cute. That's cute.
Caleb Williams is 12. It's 12.
Okay. So yeah, let's give our guy a little love here, people. Yeah, we in the mix.
We're in the mix.
We here. You know, yards
Yeah.
don't really mean nothing, but you know, we here.
Yeah, they really don't. And he's
tied for 11 in passing touchdowns.
Yeah, he's tied for 11.
So top 10, yeah, I'll hear you talk on that. This dude ain't standing on nothing, though, bro. Otherwise, he all right. Look at that list in front of him, bro. He's all right.
Ain't gonna lie, man. Drake May's looking nice though, bro. But anyway, I got the Packers winning. I think they are going to cover the 12.5. Panthers, they got blown out this past week, and I don't know if Bryce Young's going to be playing at all this season. I mean, the Packers, they're looking like one of the top teams in the NFC, and I don't think that's going to change. I mean, they're at home. I mean, they literally are unbeatable at home. I don't think that's going to change. So yeah, I have the Packers covering the 12.5.
Okay, so let me start to bust some bubbles here. This game here,
don't say it, man.
It depends on whether or not our favorite quarterback in the NFL, Bryce Young, plays. Because every time he plays the Packers, he gives his team fits. I don't know if you know that, bro, but every time they play, that dude plays well against the Packers. Packers have won games. They're in dog fights against this team, bro. You go to overtime with this team, bro. Telling you, man, I need Bryce Young to play this week. Come on, give him some hell.
Now, if Bryce Young plays, then I might have it at upset. Maybe, or a close game.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it, you know, as much as I want the Panthers to win, I'm gonna keep it real. Packers probably winning this by about 4 or 5. I don't got them covering the 12.5 against this team. This team is better than the 12.5, bro. If Bryce Young plays, that depends on if he plays, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next game, we got the Titans versus the Chargers.
And I don't know if you noticed, the Packers haven't really been blowing anybody out, bro, just for the record, bro. They won by 10 last night, but that wasn't a blowout, bro.
No.
That wasn't a blowout.
Yeah, it was a pretty close game.
Mm-hmm.
Next game, we got the Titans versus the Chargers. This is interesting. Chargers are favored by 9.5 points. Who do you got this game?
The Chargers are the kind of team that when they're supposed to win, they'll let you down, man. And this screams that the Chargers should win this going away. But I don't know, bro. They are such a tough read, man.
They're another roller coaster team, man. They're like,
yes, they are a very tough read, and everything in me wants to take the Chargers. I just think the Titans, they're gonna have a little bit more fight in them this game, bro. I really think Cam Ward is starting to come into his own. He's starting to figure things out. Things are slowing down for him a little bit. He's starting to figure out who his go-to receivers are, the guys that's going to catch the ball, because everybody been
right, who wants to catch the ball.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I want to say the Chargers. I'm going to give the Chargers a win by 3. That's how I'm doing it. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans pulled this off, bro.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm going to have the Chargers win closely, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans win this game. This streams a trap game for the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Just due to the fact that they're just a wishy-washy team. It's like they beat the teams. Yeah, they are beatable. You know, they beat some of the teams that they're able to beat, but they also lose to the teams that they're supposed to beat. And the Titans looks like it's one of those teams like Cam Ward. He's starting to get more comfortable. The game is kind of slowing down for him a little bit, and he's starting to get familiarized with some of his receiver groups, and let's not forget their defensive line is underrated too. You know, they still got one of the best defensive tackles in the league, and Jeffrey Simmons. So I mean, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they won, but at the same time, I also wouldn't be surprised if they lose. But I'm gonna have them covering the 2.5, but I will have the Chargers win that game.
Yeah. And Flip, you were wrong, man. It's not just the Jets game that was. Oh, unless you're talking about last week. He said every game was lost by 10. Okay, only the Jets game was close. Okay. Maybe that's.
Oh, and guess what? Carson wants to have season-ending surgery on his left shoulder. Damn.
Doesn't surprise me, man. Doesn't surprise me. Minnesota, they attacked that team bill the wrong way, bro.
Minnesota is down, bro.
They spent money everywhere but where it was most necessary at the quarterback position, bro. You can't cut corners at that position, bro. You gotta get the right guy at that position.
All right, next game, Patriots versus Falcons. Falcons are a wishy-washy team. Of course, they're coming off of a loss. And Patriots, they're coming off of a win against the Titans. I mean, Drake May this season has been playing so well so far this season. The coaching staff has been excellent. Completely changed the culture this season. And I don't think it's going to change, man. I don't trust Kirk Cousins.
At least not for this game. It's not going to change.
Yeah, he ain't going to win this game. I think that I'm going to have the Patriots win this game. I think everything is just clicking for Drake May. Drake May, he's playing at an MVP level so far.
Facts. Now that's an MVP level.
That's a fact.
Now we talking.
That's a fact.
Now
that's
we
a big fact. He's playing at an MVP level so far this season. Top 5 so far this season in passing yards and top 5 in touchdown passes. And the I mean, we could talk about the defense too, man. The defense has been playing so well, man. Yeah, I mean, I got the Patriots winning. I'm going to have them covering the 10 points. I think they're going to win by 10 points.
By 10?
Yeah.
That's a big number, bro. Even with Kirk Cousins out there. I think what you saw this past weekend, you saw a rusty Kirk Cousins who hadn't been out there on the football field in darn near a year and a half. And I think he's going to play better, bro. I think he's going to play better. I don't got him beating the Patriots, but 10 is a big number, bro. That's a big ask. You know, especially with Bijan Robinson and all those playmakers, Drake London and Kyle Pitts, those guys over there. They'll figure out their way to some points. I don't know if it's going to be 10, though, Coach. I get him to win like 24-19 or something.
Next game, we got the 49ers versus the Giants right here.
For the record, Patriots 24 and Falcons 19. I don't want nobody to tell me, you said the Falcons was going to win. I didn't say that. Go ahead, go.
All right, next game, we got the 49ers versus the Giants. The 49ers are favored by 2.5 points. What do you got?
Really bad break for the Giants this last game. Losing Cam Scatterbull. They were just starting to cook, bro. I'm going to tell you the lie. This team was just starting to figure it out, bro. And so that being said, that becomes a detriment against the 49ers. 49ers shell of their former selves on defense. They're not the same defense that they once were, just like the Buffalo Bills. Not the same defense that they once were, but they're good enough to beat a team who's going to struggle running the ball, bro. And I think you got to give Mac Jones some credit. Mac Jones having a resurgence this year over there in San Francisco. He's been playing very well.
He was supposed to get drafted by the 49ers initially.
Yeah, well, you know, well, now it's panning out for whatever it's worth. And he's been playing very well in the place of Brock Purdy. I think Kyle Shanahan is one of the best game designers in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Knows how to draw up an executable game plan for any quarterback, bro. And because of that, I think that's just going to be too much for the Giants to overcome, bro. I had the Giants losing this by about 7, bro.
Yeah, I have the Giants losing. I have the Giants losing by 5.5. I have them lose about 5. I mean, like you said, Kyle Shanahan's one of the best, and he has his quarterback in Mac Jones. Mac Jones is the type of quarterback that he can use in order, to play in his system. So yeah, and the Giants, of course, losing Scatterbull was big. I think he was a big part of it.
That's a huge loss, bro.
That's a huge loss, and I think that's going to carry over. So yeah, give me the 49ers to win that game. Next game, We got the Colts and the
Cole,
Steelers.
what do you think about this game? Is this going to be an exciting game, or is this a blowout waiting to happen? How do you see this game?
I could see this being a close game. I could definitely see this being a close game. I think the Steelers are going to bounce back. I mean, they are playing at home, but I mean the Colts too. They're playing really well, man. Just overall as a team, they're playing really well.
Colts
So
are
it's
the
really
best
gonna
team
be
in
hard
the
for me.
NFL right now, bro.
It's really going to be hard for me to bet against the Colts because, I mean, overall as a team, they're playing really well. Daniel Jones is having a resurgence. Jonathan Taylor is playing like he's the best running back. Well, he is right now currently at this very moment, the best running back, playing as the best running back in
And
the
it's
league.
not even close, bro.
It's not even close right
He had,
now.
he had 2 rushing touchdowns and a possible third that they made into a pass, bro.
A pass, right?
That's ridiculous what this guy is doing, man. This guy is on fire.
And Darrell are completely a far cry from last year. Last year when they had Anthony Richardson, they couldn't do anything with Anthony Richardson. When they brought in Daniel Jones, they were able to unlock something out of him and turn him into one of the better quarterbacks in the league, man. And so,
and let me just say, see what happens when you got the right person in position for your quarterback play. Change the whole world.
Change the whole trajectory of the team.
Yeah. Gotta have the right guy. Guy.
Definitely seeing it with the Colts. So I think this game, I'm gonna have the Indianapolis Colts covering the 3.5. Just give me the Colts to win against the Steelers. But I mean, you got Aaron Rodgers too. But I mean, yeah, give me the Colts.
You got an old Aaron Rodgers. You got a paw Aaron Rodgers. He's still playing. He's playing very good ball. I'm not gonna tell you from A-Rod.
But he ain't like the MVP Rodgers no more. He's not
right now. I just think the Colts are a buzzsaw right now.
They're a better team.
They're buzzsaw. It doesn't matter who they run up on. Everybody's getting cut down. They're gonna mow the Steelers down, bro. They're gonna mow the Steelers down. Probably 37-14 or something, bro. It's gonna be ugly, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 34-17 type of game.
It is the Steelers. They were breaking down the Steelers defense. They're talking about how they brought all these cornerbacks in because they want to play this zero coverage, man-to-man stuff. Daniel Jones.
They're gonna exploit that.
Daniel Jones is gonna eat that alive, bro. He's gonna eat that alive. And if Jonathan Taylor gets going, it's lights out. It's over. And let's not forget, if you take all of those things away, if you take away Jonathan Taylor and you take away the receiving routes, Daniel Jones is a great running quarterback too, bro.
Yeah, he can run too.
He can beat you with his legs. That guy can play, man.
And they used to call him Danny Dimes in New York, bro. There's a reason why.
He's more like Danny Dollars now.
Huh?
That guy's more like Danny Dollars. And
Dollars.
He keeps playing like this. The guy's going to end up being Danny Millions.
He's throwing dots though. He's throwing dimes, man.
That guy's playing great. That Bears fan is where we want to get Caleb Williams and his offense to. See how they're executing?
Yes.
They're getting in the end zone?
Yes.
That's where we want to get to.
Exactly. That's where we want to get to.
Yeah. So if we slow Caleb down just a tad and make him see the entire read and watch the development thereof, we'll be there, bro. But even with that, I just think Caleb's accuracy is off right now. He needs to be more accurate, bro. Put the ball on the numbers. We're not even having these conversations right now. Hit the numbers. If I'm the quarterback's coach, JT Barrett and those guys, I'm just telling him, Declan Doyle, I'm just telling him, hit your receivers' numbers, aim for the numbers. If you put it on the numbers, you're going to be close, even if you're off. There's an opportunity to make a play if you put on the numbers.
Yeah.
Broncos and the Texans. What did you think about the Texans yesterday, Cove?
Oh, they definitely bounced back from their last game against the Seahawks. They of course they beat the 49ers.
Pretty handily.
CJ Stroud had a pretty good game. Very good game.
Yeah, that was impressive. Not gonna lie, bro. That was impressive.
When he threw for over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. And you're going against this Broncos team. This Broncos team is playing really well. Yeah. They completely blew out the Dallas Cowboys. Sean, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I like D'Amico Ryans, but I mean, it's hard to bet against Sean Payton. And Sean Payton, man, he has Bo Nix playing really well this season. He has his whole team playing really well. So it's going to be really hard for me to bet against the Denver Broncos. But I think I'm going to have this being a close game. But
Vegas has it a close game of 1.5, bro, to Houston.
Yeah,
they actually got Houston favored here.
Yeah, they have Houston favored, but I'm going to give it to the Broncos, man. I don't know. I mean, I just trust Sean Payton more. I think Sean Payton, he's going to have a good plan going into this game against the Texans. And, I mean, like, the Denver Broncos, they've been playing really well this season. So, I mean, it's going to be hard for me to bet against them. So I say give me the Broncos, man.
Well, every team has its miraculous comeback at least one time per year. I think we already saw the Denver Broncos have their one-time miraculous comeback this year against the Giants when Bo Nix and that offense put up 33 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to win.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't think we get that 2 out of the 3 weeks in a row. Bro. I just don't see it, bro. I think the Houston Texans perhaps are starting to find their sea legs a little bit, bro. That team is better than what their record is saying, bro. There's a saying that say you are who your record says you are, but I just think that
not in this case.
Yeah, I think they're underachieving, bro, and I think the Broncos, they're not gonna win them all, bro. So if they get behind against Houston, I don't see them coming back and winning this game. Give me the Houston Texans by 2.
All right, next game we got the Raiders versus the Jaguars. Jacksonville's favored by 3.5. Yeah, this ain't no competition. Yeah, give me the Jaguars to win. I mean, the Raiders just overall, bro, their team is just down. Geno Smith has not been playing really well so far this season. I think, is he even hurt? I thought he was hurt or something.
Is he still in the league, Geno Smith?
Yeah, he is. Geno, I know he's.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's with the Raiders, man.
He is?
Yeah, Geno Smith.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I think they just had their bye week. They had their bye week.
I'm being very facetious. Geno Smith is so horrible. He's forgettable, bro. He hasn't had a quality performance all year. This dude's been terrible, man.
Yeah.
He's been terrible. And I like Geno Smith when he was in Seattle. I thought he had a resurgence to his career over there under Mike McDonald. I think he should have stayed there, Goff. Because he left and went over here with Pete Carroll. We went over here with Pete Carroll, bro.
Yeah. The Raiders.
He has not been the same since he hit that town, bro. It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. The Jaguars, they've been on a little downswing of late. Lost 2 in a row. I think this is a bounce back game for them, bro.
Yeah, this is a bounce back game for the Jaguars.
I don't see how the Raiders are going to stop them. And even if Max Crosby pulls off the unthinkable and gets stops, Geno Smith will get right back to him. Geno's giving it right back. So, Jags by 13.
Yeah. Next game. This is crazy. America's game of the week. Well, one of America's.
This is America's game of the week?
No, I'm sorry. It's the Chiefs. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm about to say, don't do that.
I'm about to say, yeah. Rams versus the Saints.
That's a week.
13.5. Rams are favored by 13.5 points.
Rams win by 20.
I'm not gonna have it 13.5. I have this being a close game. I have it being a little bit closer than what people think.
Fine. You're just feeling real generous right now at these teams.
I'm gonna have it at least 6 and 7. I'm gonna have the Rams win by at least 6 or 7.5. I think the Saints defense.
It's Spencer Rattler, bro.
I mean, their defense has
Spencer
been playing really
and the
well.
Rat Pack, man. Spencer and the Rat Pack. What are we talking about here?
They play competitively, though.
The Rams have a top 8 or top 5 defense in this league, bro. They got Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, and Devontae Adams, bro. They got my guy, Kyron Williams, coming out the backfield. They don't want none of these problems, bro. This is a blowout. I put money on it that they'll win this game by 20 or more, bro. I'm going to FanDuel Sportsbook. I'm going to bet that, bro. I'm going to put that for draft. I'm betting that. You watch. I'm betting that. That's ridiculous, bro. It's not even a It's not even close, bro.
And it's at
13
home.
and a half is generous.
Yeah. I'm gonna have the Saints lose by 6.5. Next game, we got the Bills.
Wow. Okay, go. That's fine, bro. That's fine, brother.
Next game, we got the Chiefs versus the Bills.
Classic.
This is a rematch of the AFC Championship from last year.
It's a rematch of every playoff game you could ever imagine.
Every time they face each other feels like a playoff game. Every time they face each other.
Yeah, it's a dogfight here.
Yeah, Chiefs are playing tonight. What is the score right now?
I got to take a look at it. Actually, believe it or not, in these matchups, the Chiefs and the Bills go. The Bills generally win the regular season matchup. They always lose the playoff.
Yeah, they always lose the playoffs.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Matchup that they get.
It seems like Kansas City. They always turn it up in the playoffs.
Yeah, there's no score right now, but Kansas City's driving. They're on Washington's 26, 30-10.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say this game. Yeah, this is going to be a really close game. I'm going to give it. Man, I don't know, dude. Why don't you go? I want to give my thoughts before.
Man, get off the fence, brother. But Chiefs are on fire right now. They're playing really good right now, bro. And I like the way they're executing. But that being said, Josh Allen is always up to the task, bro. Whenever he sees them, he puts his super cape on, and they play phenomenal in these games. Generally, I would say the Bills are going to eke this out by 1 or 2, maybe 3 at the most, because it's regular season. Something feels a little different this year to me, though, bro. With this matchup, bro, the Bills defense doesn't look like it looks like a shell of its former self. And I don't know, with all of the speed merchants that the Kansas City Chiefs now have in their receiving core, I don't know if the Bills can keep up and slow all of that down, bro. It's a lot. Patrick Mahomes is definitely playing at a MVP caliber level, along with Josh Allen. Listen to the names, Cove. Derek May, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen. These all are MVP caliber levels.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, I think the Chiefs this year are going to be a little bit too much to overcome, bro, for the Bills. You got to get some stops on this team, man. And I don't see how the Bills are going to do that, bro. I don't see how they're going to do that. Close game, though. Close game, 38-35.
Yeah, I'm going to give this to the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs so far, I think ever since, when was their last loss? Who did they lose to?
Who did they lose to? The Jaguars.
Yeah, I think ever since they lost to the Jaguars, I think Andy Reid hasn't playing so far competitively, and I think that's definitely going to continue. Patrick Mahomes, he's been playing so well this season. I think that's going to continue. But I'm going to give it to the Chiefs, man. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs. I'm not going to bet against the Chiefs. I mean, I like Josh Allen, great, but yeah, that defense has not been playing like how they were last season. And I think
they don't look the same, bro.
The Chiefs are going to continue their winning ways against the Bills. So yeah, give me the Chiefs to win. I think this is going to be a tightly contested matchup, but
down to the wire, though. Down to the wire.
But give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs will it out.
Next game, we got the Commanders versus the Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by 3.5. I'll say this: if Jaden Daniels plays this game, I have him slightly winning. I have him win. I think this will be a close game, and I think I'll have the Commanders edging this game by at least 2.5 if Jaden Daniels is playing. But if he is not playing, I'm going to have the Seahawks win by at least 6 or 7 points, maybe even more. You know.
Yeah.
Just that's how I feel. I mean, Seahawks so far has been playing really well this season. Sam Darnold has continued his play from last year, with the Minnesota Vikings. The defense has been playing lights out. Seahawks defense is playing really well. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's how I feel. If Jaden Daniels is playing, maybe I might have him winning, but I'm probably going to give the edge to the Seahawks this game.
Yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head. I think it's very predicated on whether or not Jaden Daniels plays, bro. So until I know otherwise, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on this. I'll give them a 5-point win, bro. I'm gonna give them 5, bro. But yeah, if Jaden Daniels plays, though, all bets off the table with this game.
Yeah, all bets are off the table if Jaden Daniel plays. That's only if he plays.
He's got his receiving core that's finally gotten healthy, and him coming back, that just that'll raise the bar for them. That'll raise the bar.
Next game, we got the Cardinals versus the Cowboys.
Final game.
Last game of the week.
Yes.
Cowboys. Of course, I mean they're just down bad, man. Cowboys, they I mean that loss that they had against the Broncos was pretty bad. I mean, when you have Matt Eberflus as your defensive coordinator, I mean, you make any team look like a Pro Bowl team.
Tried to told you. I tried to told him. Nobody won't hear me, bro. I tried to told him.
And the Cardinals too. They still don't got Kyler Murray this game. I'm probably gonna give the game to the Cowboys, man. I don't know if Kyler Murray. I don't know how long Kyler Murray's gonna be out, but I'm gonna have the Cowboys win this game, as of course due to the fact they are at home. And I mean, Dak Prescott, he's been playing really well. It's just I don't trust that defense. Cardinals defense is a little bit all right, but I think this is going to be a close game. What people expect. I'm going to have Dallas edging out the Cardinals by at least 4.5, 5 points.
Well, you're generous. The Cowboys can't stop a nosebleed on defense. And because of that, I'm just hard pressed to say they can stop anybody. Yeah, there's no Kyler Murray in this game, but Jacoby Brissett has been playing pretty darn well, as the backup over there, bro. He gave the Green Bay Packers all the fits that they can handle last week, bro, before they succumbed to them by 4. I don't see, with a Matt Eberflus led defense, I don't see how they're going to stop the Cardinals, bro. That's Jacoby Brissett is generous. He gives them some things away. I can see this being an upset game, bro. Give me the Cardinals by 2.
Is this your upset pick of the week?
Yes, it is. Yeah, so yeah, give me the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals pull this off. Matt Eberflus has got to show me he knows how to stop something, bro. I'm starting to see that whatever stops we were getting when he was in Chicago was in spite of him, not because of him, bro. Honestly, bro. Yes. He sucks. That's all I can say.
All right. That's all of our week 9 predictions, man. Give your comments in the section if you guys agree with us and who your picks are for the week 9 predictions. But before we end this video, Chuck, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, I was just sitting there thinking I would really like if somebody would do me a favor and take a tally for this week on our predictions. How many we got right? How many we got wrong? So that when we come back next week, we'll be able to see that in real time. See if we know what we talk about or we ain't got a clue. Yeah. Check us out. Yeah, but go Bears. I can't do it, y'all. Bear down, Bears fans. Some of them will say it that way. Take a chill pill and chill out. Be cool. 4-3. We're 4-1 in our last 5. It ain't the end of the world. Everybody, right now, go to SwiftSports.net, Swift Sports Network, and let's give Swifty a big hug, a big family bear down with these claws on them hug. Let's give him these claws and remind him he's a Bears fan, true blue, through and through, and we ain't changing on our team. It's okay, y'all. We'll be all right. We beat Cincinnati, y'all forget this game even ever happened. So
I'll be good in the hood.
Yes,
all right, guys. Thank you guys for coming and watching the stream. Stay tuned for more news, networks, and more live streams. I will be doing future live streams in the future with my boy Chuck and other guest hosts. But yeah, guys, How we always do it over here. Claws up. Bear down. All right, guys. Peace.
That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry.